you allow, because what happened yesterday neutralize mass web movement, what they have done in the last 1 month, what they allowed to happen on Super Vibe yesterday. Somebody play on your intelligence by coming on your platform to launch their own project, which is hidden, and they use AIDA tactics. First of all, they told you somebody is coming. He has all the information, he has all the documents, is coming to show on the program. That is to gain attention. And they got their attention. How do they now sustain their interest? They started with a fight. One person came. He said he just dropped from the group. Another person now came. He was insulting him. And he was saying, okay, you know, it don't look genuine. Everybody now had interest. It's like something is happening at the underground. Let us know what is actually happening. They are coming to launch something. And they were able to build desires. Everybody was focused. Something is about to happen. Something is coming to happen. And they got their actions and they took them on a different. Okay, have they been waiting for what underground is doing for Maxwell to start his own work? What is the purpose of allowing such distraction? It may be good for others. It may be good for people who are interested in underground movement or whatever. But it shouldn't be coming from a platform that people see as the center of Maxwell movement. They shouldn't have allowed it. The people who brought it there for a purpose. They brought it there for a purpose. And they were, we have removed you from the other. Is that the reason why you are not Peter? Is that the reason why you came up? Of what relevance is that fight to justice for Mohbad? It's just to sustain their interest in whatever they want to bring. And all of a sudden, they said, the guy is no longer coming. Moses is not coming again. All of a sudden, Moses appeared. Pam! And he said, I'm not going to give evidence for now. And they said, I should hold it. All the memo are here. It's in our hand. Yes, it's in your hand. But you can look for a platform. You see, I would have loved that the Maxwell movement move and work on their own direction. Allow underground to do whatever they are doing. Let the presidency do their own. Let the critical center do their own. We will meet at a point. Why should somebody go and why should somebody bring whatever you are doing? And you know what they did yesterday? If care is not taken, if they are not careful, Maxwell movement will have no direction again. You have things that you want to do. Is it what the underground is doing that you want to use for your own press conference? They now want you now. Is it the memo that they are bringing that you want to use to launch your own movement? You have more than enough video for Maxwell to work on. And when you bring issues of marriage, cardinal of marriage and whatever, it's a distraction to your movement, honestly speaking. People will just think, what are they talking about? Where is the direction? Or where is the direction that you want Maxwell to go? That should be. You have been motivating people go across platform from people like me. I key into whatever they are doing there. But allowing this distraction, egungun to work badly, when it is time, you should come out. The underground are still in ballet. They should come out and dance. Masquerade tí ó bá fẹ́ jó, kó dúró sí ballet. Masquerade that is not ready to dance should stay inside the shrine and do whatever I want to do there. When the underground are really ready, they should come and tell us, not story, not IBB speech, fact, show it, slap it on our face. Then we'll take you serious. But for now, we are praying for you. Maxwell, we are also praying for you. But go on a direction that will motivate people. A lot of people believe in you. Don't underrate yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ishak and Barrister Tosin, for pointing out that. I think we have the Maxwell movements, one of the Maxwell movements here. Maybe he wants to tell us one or two things we don't know. So please, Smart Leo, you're welcome.
Yeah,
please kindly power tap.
Good morning, with beautiful souls. Boatosin, Biobillion, Prince, Hajia, Awao or something. Oga Ishak, Barrister Oluwatosin, Tarzan, the Jungle Man, then Honorable York Daddy. Olatosi, I heard you. I just shared the live to Madam Susie to come up and so that you guys can ask her any question you need to ask. We need to work together. This is the right time now for us to put pressure. We need to put pressure. If not, this justice is going to be difficult. We need to work together and see how we can put pressure on the institution of government to do the right thing. You understand? So she will come up so that if there's any question, I don't speak to Maxwell. They speak to Maxwell so they have better
Can you
information.
tell me the people that
I don't know.
you don't know the people in charge of Maxwell?
I don't know. Yes, I don't know.
Okay.
Just Susie and Aristo. That's the two people.
No, I want to
don't
know everybody in charge of Maxwell.
Aristo,
Because see, there's
Hello?
one thing here. If I'm going to support you, and I find out that at the end of the day, one of you're going back and you're throwing up to the person that lost his child. You understand? One of you is going back and is throwing shade at Baba Loba. Sorry, my support doesn't have anything to do. If I support or don't support, Maxwell will get to anywhere. I will voluntarily withdraw. You understand? I have a standard. I don't compromise it at all. If I'm following somebody, I'm following the person 100%, 150%. In all we've done on J4M, hold on,
Daddy, stop,
in all we've done on J4M, hold on, bro. In all we just done on J4M, it is certain and sacrosanct, and it is germane that Baba was not in the house when Mohbad died, 100%. So if anybody is making jest of the man, that is, I have issue with that person. So seriously, it's not. We are different in life, yeah. By the special grace of God, Aloba doesn't feed me. I don't feed him. But if I'm supporting you, anybody, I pledge my allegiance to that person. Especially when I find out that Aloba was not in the house when the pie is on. They only call him on Tuesday. He only got there to find out whatever the story they gave to him, whatever the story he was told on phone, the bottom line is the child already died before he got there. So if anybody is saying whether they do 3 cardinal engagements, 4 cardinal engagements, pictures and video, I don't want to care about it. You understand? So going forward, I'll need to know who is in charge of this guy. So I will be looking holistically and celestially, looking forward to if they are the kind of people that will, because on this J4M, we knew when Yomi said, for the fact that somebody gives birth to a son, doesn't mean that he should not buy the son. That's the day I stopped supporting Yomi. Because in all this justice for Mohbad, if you can go on TikTok and be saying that crap in your mouth, that means you don't know anything about what happened. So hold on, bro. Oh. I am saying this because you are here. And the time we supported Maxwell, nobody preached Maxwell to us. We just said, okay, let's support the public lawyer. You understand? And we must know all the people in charge of public lawyer. We must know them. You understand? So we are on that point. We don't have issues with anybody.
York Daddy.
Now
it's just my advice. I want to give an advice.
Okay.
You don't abort an idea that has not, let this pregnancy be delivered. You see, Maxwell is the one that will determine the direction. Forget about even the people that are in charge now. Maxwell that I know. He may even come and face the people. If anybody thinks, if Maxwell is somebody who moves with ideas. And that is why let us wait for Maxwell. Let us wait for the baby to be delivered. Let the pregnancy even get to maturity. Let's not judge. But it's an advice that we can give. The kind of distraction that they allowed yesterday will not give them a proper, direction. All this underground movement, they are good for what they are doing. But the way some of us see Maxwell movement, they shouldn't underrate themselves. The people that we may not even like people, after all, when Yomi told us that it's presidency, did I like Yomi? But I still key into that presidency. Until Yomi demonstrated the presidency as harmonization and prosecution, and we now thought, this one no make sense. So Maxwell that we know, it is the direction of Maxwell, but they shouldn't rely on underground distraction. All this we are fighting. I remove you from group chat. We have memo. We cannot show it now. I know we will clap for them, but that should not be the direction of Maxwell. Maxwell has his own that conference that Maxwell want to do. We help us. They shouldn't underrate and allow distraction. I just want to plead with everyone. Let us wait till Maxwell arrives. He's going to arrive very soon. It's an advice we can only give them at this stage. Thank you.
Anyway,
Sorry, I want to say this first. York Daddy, one, you need to tone down your voice.
No. You're not going to tell me how to tone down my voice. Hold on. You not tell me that. Sorry, bro. You not tell me that. The people in that Maxwell group, I have videos where they are calling me Pork Daddy. You understand? So if I'm raising my voice, I'm raising my voice. You don't tell me to tone down at all. I don't like it. Don't tell me that, please. If I've I've never even spoken with you before I throw my support for Maxwell. And for the fact that the people that they are carrying him about as one on platform, defaming me, calling me names, I can decide to withdraw my support. It's my support after all. So don't tell me to tone down my voice. I'm very angry right now.
Okay, anyway, don't be angry, please. Please.
Now you did talk.
I'm for peace. I don't come up.
All of us must have been for peace now. Okay, say this month shallow I just do you don't carry on serious. Mato, calm down now.
Let's put the past aside.
Don't worry, we just didn't talk now.
I beg. We want justice.
I just say aristocrat that time. That's the way it go court Alakawas where he pin up say because they call me Pork Dad. I can't say the aristocrats. They send me message. I was on your show. They fake account come this way. I was on your show. That was good. You know I feel that maturity doesn't come with age. You understand the fact that you understand. You're able to assimilate and tolerate some kind of people shows how your level of maturity. So anything where Aristocrat don't talk about me in the past, whether na Susie don't talk about me in the past, or na Aries, Aries put $500 for somebody that a bounty on me when I did not commit any crime. They sent me a record when she was saying, critical thinkers supported Maxwell. Hello, me unblock anybody. Talking about the block, critical thinkers. I was just like, oh, really? For me, it's nothing. Because if you check the antecedent of these people, we will fight beyond the box. But the beauty is that it's not about our own personal interest. It's just for Mohbad to get justice. If Maxwell will give us justice, 100%, 150%, I'm in support. If Yomi is giving us justice, and this is how crazy I am. If Yomi is the one giving us justice, Yomi is not a perfect person. 100%, nobody is perfect. If he's the one, if he's the presidency lead and all that is coming, that is giving us, so be it. If it's the underground group, so be it. My passion, our prayer as a group, as person, is for Mohbad to get justice. And for Liam also to get justice. Those are the two things where concern me. You don't abuse me before. I don't even know Aries for anywhere where they look for my full name. You carry $500, give person. One person go out. I don't really care about that. If it bother me, honestly speaking, I go, but I'm not like that. I'm a very peaceful person. And, but if I'm supporting somebody, bro, 150%, even though the person like this, so far no being killing, Baba Mohbad is not perfect. I'm still looking for that man that is perfect enough to judge this man. I'm looking for that person that has experienced what Baba Mohbad went through. An ordinary carpenter that I just said a story now about Akinboye, what they are doing. what the commissioner of police wanted to do. Before today, he has declared that the guy was murdered and people in the house was arrested. But Baba Mohbad's case is different. If you check the whole story, there's somebody at the back of the curtain that is calling shots. You understand? There is somebody. So I'm not blind to seeing hands behind the scene. So I will never blame Baba Mohbad. He's not a perfect person. Everybody that has castigated this man is not perfect, including aristocrats, including Susan, including Eris, including Lati. Every one of them, at the point in time that they have spoken down on this man, none of them is perfect. And that's the truth. Nobody is perfect. Anybody that says he has lost his glorious son the way Baba Mohbad did, and he is speaking from experience, let the person come out. We're talking about Lagos State, that the autopsy, they want to go and do third-class autopsy. They've already buried the remains, the member, we no get head. Lagos State, that Fisher William pied, and up to date, Fisher William was a rich PDP gubernatorial candidate in Lagos State. Not be small name. Up to date, they don't see what to pay. Lagos State is attributed to injustice. And somebody will sit down on the black app and be cussing on Baba Mohbad.
It's okay. It's okay, Young Daddy.
I know they like that. It's okay. Good day, like I don't talk.
No, no,
they vex me. I know
it's
they
okay.
like
It's okay.
I beg.
I got you. It's okay. It's okay. You know, I understand all these things. I feel your pain. You know, but let's just stay focused and get justice for Mohbad, and that's why we are all here. It's 2 years past, and it's taking too much time now. But definitely, Mohbad will get justice. So please, let's just see how we can put heads together and push this forward. Susie is here. I'll allow her to speak. If you have any question, you can ask her, please. Thank you.
Give me like 5 minutes. Oh, Jesus, that's cute. Give me like 5 minutes. Sorry. Hold on a second.
Okay, Susan for justice. We're giving you 5 minutes. I make I talk him for a year. See.
Your daddy. I bet Aji Aiwade talk.
Aji Aiwade go talk now. Hold on. Make I just clear.
Wait, Honorable York, you don't talk now. Just me.
Hold on. Let me
again,
just
I wanted
say
to add this. York Daddy, I wanted to add this. Maxwell is coming to try his best for him to get justice for Mohbad.
We know, bro. We know.
It's not coming for. It's not. You know. So please. I've been following this case from day one. I want us to please let just.
There's something you don't know. Let me tell you now. You're not talking to a novice in this case. You understand? We know the nitty-gritty. We know how many times on behalf of the family, as a group critical thinkers, we have written to the IG. Now let me bust you. The latest one that they invited Baba Mohbad, we wrote to Barrister Shitu, the new, let me use your Miss English, the new lead, and they invited this man. We know the game. See, if you're not a Nigerian, you understand. We know the politics that is being played here. It's a simple case.
I know. I've been.
You understand? So we understand what Maxwell is coming to do.
Okay.
And that is why, without you coming to our platform, we adopted and we gave our support in advance to Maxwell, because we are so concerned in getting justice. Ibi tó bá ti wá kò kàn wá. Èmi mo collect ton fi lọ gbé spending. Èmi mo collect ton fi invite to me. We are not fighting for trophy. Everything we want is the fact that this family should not be cheated. 100%. You understand? And I'm sure I found them fi Bíbélì deceive you. They care for those people where they use Bible, they deceive. The Lord said.
Let Matthew talk. Let him talk, please.
Okay. When are they careful? The Lord said. The Lord said. The Bible. The Lord said.
No, you don't.
Yo,
Are you okay?
yo,
Okay.
yo.
I did
Let's
tell my own now.
allow. You know, no. Let me see. Let's allow these people to talk. You know why? You know I'm saying this. Radical approach from outside. Radical approach from outside that you propose at a time, and is now coming from Maxwell movement. For them to now allow diplomats being romanced by people underground is a threat, and that's just what I want them to note. See, all the people mentioned in that BB speech yesterday, they are all diplomats too. DIG, CIP, this and that, PPRO. They are trained policemen. Perception management. We can go with them as underground movement to do their own. But see this Maxwell, the reason why my head, every of my spirit dead there, is because it's a radical movement too. Thank you.
Tell me, young daddy, if it's not a radical lawyer, tell me, let me go back to what Moses was saying yesterday. He said they are trying their best, but they missed a lot of hurdles. What do you take from that? Do you understand? You need a radical. People who know the fear. We even need more of Maxwell. That's what we need. If not, how will you pass through? We need to be loud. We need to cry out. That is the way you can defeat these people. If not, we Nigerians will be cheated by some set of criminals. Please, let's just put heads together and fight this. The bad people, they are just too much. They are too much. If you listen to that guy, he said they are trying their best, but they are meeting a lot of hurdles. So we need to break that. How do you break it? By noise, pressure. Pressure will open that door. So that's what we need. Please, let's stay focused. Stay away from distractions. Please. We must get justice for Mohbad, and he will get it, no matter how long it takes. Thank you.
Okay, Madam Susie, are you ready? Thank you, Smart Leo.
Yeah, okay. Good
Okay,
morning,
go ahead.
everybody. I'm actually still here in the store, but I can talk a little bit. But good morning, everybody. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for supporting what is right. I believe something brought all of us here, and that thing that brought all of us here is getting justice for Mohbad and being a concerned citizen, so that we'll not have another Mohbad as a victim anymore. Yeah. From the beginning of this whole thing, people have stepped on their toe because we all have a different manners of approach. We all have a different thought of how we want the justice. My way of approach might not be your ways of approach. And the manners I talk might not be the manners you talk. And that is the reason why we are having the problem we are having. Now, saying that we all want justice, we have people that don't want justice in our midst. I can say, in the beginning of this whole thing, there's open check to pay people off. Money, when I say money has invested into Mohbad's case for him to not get justice. Okay? For him to not get justice. And that is why everything is still playing out the way he's playing out. Now, I'm going to be brief about Maxwell. You see, Daddy York, I like your approach. It's good to say out your mind. It's okay to say out your mind. But I want to tell you something today. I believe the justice you want is that the same justice I want. Maybe my approach is different from your approach. You see, we all have our different opinion. Probably my opinion of approach is not approach, and that's why we are having the problem. Yes. What's going on? I'm hearing myself. Sorry.
I hear you.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Hello, am I audible? Oh my goodness, I'm not.
Yes, you are audible. We can hear you.
Okay. So, our approach is different from each other, and I believe we've all hurt each other by our words. For me, it's not personal. It's just because we all want justice, and the death of Mohbad is a painful thing to everybody. And that's the reason why we are still here after 2 years plus. And I believe we are going to be here for another 1 year till the right thing is done. If anybody have listened to me on this course of speaking on justice for Mohbad, I, Susie, I've never been after anybody. My problem is with the people that bite Mohbad. And I believe somebody bite Mohbad. And I 100% believe somebody ordered the death of Mohbad. And I will keep on saying that. And I believe the Nigerian police and the Lagos state government is covering, protecting the killer of Mohbad. And that's the reason why I, Susie, will not give up. I am not going to fight anybody. If you don't agree with me and I don't agree with you, you go your own separate way, I go my own separate way. Justice continue, right? I'm not going to fight with you on this cause. Fighting with anybody and take it personal on this cause of justice for Mohbad, to me, I'm fighting with a ghost. Because you didn't kill Mohbad, I didn't kill Mohbad. Somebody killed Mohbad, and in my own belief, somebody ordered the death of Mohbad. And that somebody is being protected. And the question that I, Susie, is asking the government, did anybody deserve to be treated and killed in the manners Mohbad was killed? And the reason why I'm asking this question, and the reason why I stand by my word with the government, because I'm from a uniform home. If what happened to Mohbad happened to any member of my family. You see, everybody in Mohbad's house, whoever is the architect that ordered the death of Mohbad, by now, the person will be behind the bar. You'll be speaking from behind the bar. And these people that is trying to quench this whole thing, believe me, if you have to any member of their family, wallahi, these people will not be out there today. Wunmi will not be out there in our faces. Okay? So, the government that is protecting and don't want Mohbad to get justice, they are my problem, not anybody on justice for Mohbad, because I believe if I don't know you, you don't know me. You are a ghost, I am a ghost. Okay? So, some of these arguments that we argue with each other, sometimes it go dirty, but for somebody that you don't know, it's painful, right? But for me, Susie, I don't take it to heart. If I feel I can't function with you, I can't be in your platform, I move away to another platform that I can accommodate and the platform can accommodate me. If I feel that platform is not accommodating me anymore, it's not preaching what I stand for, I will move on and go to where somebody is preaching for what I stand for, and which is justice. Now, Maswa is not coming for Baba Mohbad. I remember when he came out the other day, somebody came up and asked him the question. He said no, that he has no business with Baba Mohbad, neither had business with anybody. That he's coming for the government that refused to do the right thing. And that is what I, Susie, stand for. If the government says today, Mohbad will get justice, it's a deal done. So, who are they protecting? And that's the reason why we are going to go after the government. When you go after the government will do the right thing to pick the right people who has the hand in the death of Mohbad. So, Daddy York, Maswell is an open book for public. We made him open a TikTok account. If you have any question for Maswell, please do go to his DM, send him a message. Probably you will say, okay, can I have a word with you? I'm one of the Justice for Mohbad. I'm one of the public. I want to talk to you. Or can you explain this to me? I think Maswell will be free to explain to you. I don't own Maswell. Aristocrat don't own Maswell. We are just privileged to have the opportunity to be talking to him, because he cannot be coming up all the time to talk with the public. So to me, it's a privilege. So it's an open book for everybody. It's for the public. It's not for me. It's not for Aristocrat. I can't make any decision for him. Like he said, do not impose anybody on me. I'm going to do my thing the way I want it and the way I want it to be done. He already said it. So who am I to impose somebody on him? Who am I to say, Maswell, this is how you want to do it? Who am I to tell him, okay, Maswell, leave the government and go after individual? Who am I? So, to clear your doubt on that one, nobody, I can say it again, nobody is controlling Maswell. So, what we need for you guys, from everybody that say you are public, you know, we have public and we have public. In this public, we have the real justice seekers. In the same public, we have the anti-justice. In the same public, we have the noise makers. In this public, we have the ones that came for fame. In the same public, we have the ones that come to lie to people. In the same public, we have the public who is here to cause confusion. In this the same public that they are here for somebody to speak. By the time somebody say A, they will add A, B, C, D. Indeed, the same public, we have snitch in our midst. So the public has a lot of definitions, and it's you, only you in your heart that can tell yourself what you stand for. You understand? So if you know you are truly for justice and Mohbad deserve justice, you are the truly public. Okay, so Maxwell is there for everybody. Maxwell is not being controlled by everybody. Maxwell is always on the TikTok. Maxwell knows the people who goes after him. For the matter of fact, when he sees some people, he laughs. He said, Madam, I think some of these people, they take Igbo and alcohol. Because the way they talk sometimes, they don't make sense. He watches everybody. So, Maxwell is open book to the public. What you want, that's what Maxwell wants. So please, nobody is in charge of Maxwell. I'm just there to carry out message when he's a busy man. But if there's any serious update that Maxwell feel that there's a need for him to come out, definitely Maxwell will open his platform and speak to the public. So nobody owns Maxwell. And for now, you mentioned something about what happened yesterday. I'm going to keep my reservations because there are so many bad people in this justice for Mohbad. So many bad people. Let me just keep my reservation. I will never water down anybody's efforts. There's a proverb that says there's so many roads that lead to the market, and if the whole city decided to follow one road to the market, believe me, a lot of people cannot shop, a lot of people will not buy what they want. But when city decided to go through different roads to get to the market, then you can just walk into the market, get what you want, walk away. So Mohbad's case is a market that for us to achieve what we want, let's follow a different route to the market, and then we will achieve what we want. If you say we should follow one road to the market, then there's going to be a lot of traffic. So I'm going to leave it at that. Everybody's effort in any form you are putting your effort is working. And Maxwell is already doing some things. Some of this running, I'm not boasting, some of this running, give out the timeline of when Matthew came out, and give out the timeline that this helter-skelter running. You understand? For whatever the secret group has done, we give them credit. Let them keep on doing it. But appearance of Maxwell in this case is the beginning of problem for the government. And that is the reason why, go back to the timeline where all this running helter-skelter started. So I'm going to leave it at that. So thank you, Daddy York. Tone down. I know we've all crossed each other on this cause for justice for Mohbad. It's not personal. It's not personal. So calm down and let's keep doing what we are doing. Definitely, Mohbad will get justice. Will not allow the killer of Mohbad to go free. And one more last thing that I'm going to say. I've been saying this from day one. Baba Mohbad is being threatened. And I've talked to Baba Mohbad on several occasions. Now that you have public beside you, it's now you speak. Who is threatening you? It's like what is going on with Regina now, Regina Daniel now. She's been threatened by her husband for so many years, for 7 years. But now that she decided to come out openly, to open up and said, okay, this is what I've done, and this is what my husband has done to me. She's getting support. Baba Mohbad is being threatening. I don't want to mention names. I'm not a novice to this case. But I'm begging Baba Mohbad, speak. Speak. Speak now. Speak now. The last time Baba Mohbad came to Super Vibe, I spoke to him. And to be honest, that's what made him came up. I didn't speak to him one-on-one. But I told him, Baba Mohbad, I know, you know, within your mind, you are being threatening to speak. But it's right time for you to speak. We are the public, we are behind you. Nothing, when you speak, nothing will happen to you. And he decided to come up to Super Vibe to speak. And I'm going to keep on saying this. Baba is being threatening. The power that is suppressing Mohbad's case, that the same power is the one threatening Baba Mohbad. So guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Daddy York, thank you so much for having me in your platform. And thank you everybody. And God bless.
Can I ask a question? I have 2 questions, please. Can I go ahead here? Can I? Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Susie. I just have 2 questions, and first, my first question is, I would like to know the people who are in this group. Would like call it group, or I don't know. Let me use the word group. I think you're a group of 5. I would like to know them. I think I know you. I think Aristocrat too is there, and I don't know others. Then secondly, what are we expecting from Barrister Maxwell? What are the things? I don't want you to give me everything that you guys are doing, but just give us like a clip of, okay, what are we expecting? What do you want from public right now? What do you want us to do so that we can prepare our mind? Thank you.
Number one, when you say group, the only person that is speaking to, the only 2 people that is speaking to Maxwell, and Maxwell knows that I can call Maxwell, and Maxwell will pick up his phone, is Susie and Aristocrat. Susie and Aristocrat is the only person speaking to Maxwell, not any other person. When you talk about group, I don't think there's a group, but did I call anybody and said, okay, let's rub mind together? Because I might have information that somebody don't have. Somebody might have information that Maxwell will need. Did I talk to that person? Yes, I did. You understand? Do we want to put them as undercover? Yes, I want to put them as undercover. But are we a group? No, I don't call that a group. It's people that we rub mind together, right? So I'm going to leave it at that. When the proper group is being formed, people will know that there's a group. But for now, there's no group. If you're on Super Vibe yesterday, and that's the reason why I brought that out to Super Vibe. Okay, yes. Have I called two or three people before to rub mine with them? Yes, I did. Is it a group? No, it's not a group. So I'm going to leave that at that. Now, Maxwell, you see, if there's something the government hates, is media. You understand? They hate to be exposed in the media. And his first agenda is to do a war press conference, which he has informed BBC, CNN. They are just waiting on him to give them a date. He's going to get all the media houses. He's going to get the media houses, all the media houses in Nigeria together to let and the reason why of doing that is like Mohbad's case is being forgotten. So having our politicians sitting down in their living room and have Mohbad's case be aired out again in CNN, in BBC, in AIT, in whatever media outlet in Nigeria, waking up in the morning on their way to the office, having Mohbad's case be on the front papers all over Nigeria again. I think that will wake the government up. Oh, we thought these people have walked away from this case. So that's number one agenda. Number two, he has a lot of petitions from different angles where there's loopholes. What the government has done to, to have this case destroyed, because to him, the government destroyed the case. And all the loopholes, everything that the government have seen and they refuse to act on it, is going to petition them and give them 7 to 14 days to answer. If he doesn't answer, then he's going to go another step. So there are so many plans on ground already that, like he said the other day, there are so many plans on ground already. So and that's where we are. And you see, bringing everything out, we are not on the G, but it's not good to put everything out there, because as people are working towards justice, people too are working, trying to cover their loopholes of where they have, gone wrong, that will expose the government. I don't have issue with any individual. When I get at the government will provide the killer of Mohbad. It's their case. So, I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay, thank you very much, Suzanne,
Yes.
for justice. And I think we've been on this matter for quite some time. So I just want you to listen to me. I don't want you to respond. I don't want you to reply. I don't want any reply from you. I just want you to listen. And whatever I'm saying, I want you. Whatever I'm saying, I want you to take the better part of it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Maxwell is the lawyer, or is part of the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu. Am I correct? Am I correct?
100%.
100%. So he knows the rules of the engagement of the government. Even in as much. Please, can you mute, man? Yeah, thank you very much. Even in as much the fact that they don't want many a times they've said this to Inamdi, they've said that to Inamdi, and Inamdi is still where he is today. So I believe he understands that the same pattern of case is handling right about now, which is Inamdi Kanu. The same thing. Inamdi Kanu is a national whatever. Mohbad is a state one. So it's a baby dose of Inamdi is facing now. So I believe he's going to prepare even more because in you giving him clue or briefing him, you would have told him some things where he will deduce the fact that the reason why this boy is still where he is because probably there's something that is halting or pending the justice for the boy. Probably there's some people, some bourgeois that doesn't want Mohbad to get justice. So I believe you must have explained to him in more in details. And thank God that you, from what you said just about now, that you speak with Baba Mohbad. And I feel that if there's any gray area you need to touch light, and you feel that Baba Mohbad is the best person with your relationship with him, I believe don't hesitate to put a call through him and and get it sorted. And we the public, our major concern is that we want to see action. We want to see him starting work. From what Baba's said on the 13th, that after the DNA palaver, blah, 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 they will be announcing the dates, burial for Mohbad. And I believe by now there should be a cogent question put to Maxwell that if Mohbad is being buried today, will it affect the work you're doing? Will it affect the case you're handling? If he says no, okay, good way to go. If he says, oh, I need to do this, maybe you should speak to the family so that the needful be done. All we are concerned, as I said earlier, is for Mohbad to get justice. I don't even care where it's coming from. If it's Yomi, even if it's Arifa, that is coming from here, I don't care. I just want Mohbad to get justice. We critical thinkers, all of us, we are not after a little by justice for our funny trophy. No, we are not after that. We just want this guy to get justice. You understand? And we understand the political innuendo of our country. We know how it goes. You understand? So please, if you're speaking to him, please tell him that the public are supporting him. Obviously, we are supporting him, and he should do everything he wants to do so that Mohbad can get justice. Like you said in your words that he can only try. You understand? Me, I always believe people easily, 100%. So I believe in his trying, he will get us there. Thank God to Yomi. We had a voice note that he said he's a nurse in Kuramed that attends to what's it called, to Mohbad them when they came. So if if the lawyer needs this kind of evidence, reach out to Yomi. Thank you that you said that this is not the time, you're not having personal issue with anybody. Yeah, in as much as we see that is a time everybody comes together. We don't discriminate people. And I've always told, my problem is if you come and you started shouting, Baba Mohbad, me, I will get problem with that person. 100%, I'm not saying, now maybe that. And that is my own kind of person. You can't blame me for that. Because I've said it, Baba Mohbad was not in the house when his son died. And the boy died in the house. And there was a fight in the house. So the whole thing is glaring. So that is that about that. We keep as a group, as a public, we'll keep supporting everybody. Even I can say you categorically, when Yomi was campaigning for, he wants to do a mega whatever, the critical thinkers even supported in their token. We've supported across board, but now we are now wiser where to put our kobo and pens, So please tell Maxwell we're supporting him, and I don't think we are here to gag you. You're not here so that we'll be pressing your neck. We want to show us working. No, we'll be patient. You understand? And we'll see how it goes. And we'll pray that Almighty God will assist and help Maxwell so that like what Moses said yesterday, he said they are trying, but Omipo Joka, that's the proverb. He said they are trying, but water pass Gary, that they are meeting something, So when he was saying that, I was like, really? So this is the same set of people that will castigate Baba Mohbad. Hey, now they are doing it. They are meeting rocks on the way. Just the same way Baba Mohbad was. Imagine somebody embalmed your son. You take that to the police, and the police are saying, "I shall bury your man now." Imagine all those kind of statements. So we cannot blame the man. You understand what the Moses are facing now? Baba Mohbad started facing it from day one. He took that boy to the police station, and they wrote that police report so that the body can be deposited in the morgue. And they wanted to do an handing over. What happened? Bam! Another person came out and said, don't give the man that report. Baba Mohbad has started facing what the Moses just faced recently, since day one Mohbad died. So please and please, I employ the public to tone it down when they're talking to Joseph Aloba. You understand? Thank you for the gifts. I employ the public to just tone it down. Thank God that Moses too have seen some little things that Baba Mohbad is facing. You have seen it. He cannot come out and start abusing Baba Mohbad. Baba why justice? Baba, he can't do it now. Because he said, he confessed yesterday, say, oh boy, water pass Gary, he gets some things with the face. You understand? Now imagine what the father of the deceased have been facing from day one. So please and please, we are not fighting anybody. It's not a personal thing. Like I said earlier on, it's nothing personal. I'm not holding anything anybody has done to me in the past. No. We're here because of justice. So if you call me a fool like Ricky did, I would say I'm not a fool, sir, with all due respect. So I still want to appreciate the whole public that are still in this movement, trying to take one step or the other. And that is why let me tell this to Moses. Moses, in part of your submission yesterday, you were trying to talk down on Yomi. And please, just like Susan have said, he's not going to talk down on anybody's effort. It's not a good way to go. Anybody is doing what they are doing. Don't talk down on anybody. You understand? If it has happened in the past, let it be bygone. Face what you're doing. Do what you can do. Do your best. Let the other person do his best. Let the Maxwell movement do their best. Let the Yomi movement do their best. Let the underground do their best. Everybody should do their best. You understand? At the end of the day, all we want is justice for Mohbad. Nobody's going to take trophy, Wunmi said, come and take your trophy. You have pied the nigger. But in this case, nobody is taking trophy. You understand? So please, I beg every public, let us remain calm. And you people that can analyze too well any small thing, you're pinching Baba Mohbad's head, you're pinching his corner, you're doing this thing. I pray what happened to him will not happen to you. I pray what happened to the man will not happen to you. To bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín ni gbogbo òyìnbó tẹ́ ń sọ lórí Black Happy, the gangan ní lè sọ. Ní lè sọ. And I want to say this, on this platform. We support justice for Mohbad. We don't have any issue with anybody, and we appreciate everybody speaking, every commenters, every people power tapping. We say God bless you real good for your time and your data you're using. We appreciate you. We'll not take you for granted. And on behalf of
Daddy,
Critical, we say thank you.
Daddy,
Yeah.
Daddy,
Yeah.
let me chip in something real quick, right?
Yes.
You see, if you asked me, right, it's going to be hard. But if you asked me, the angle Maxwell is going to come from, if you ask me, I would tell Baba to put a little bit hold on burying Mohbad.
No. Susan for Justice, it's not for us to discuss. I know the reason why I said that. It's not for us to talk on this line. Because you talk to him,
thank you.
I will advise you to be on the call with him. Let Maxwell join and let Maxwell explain to him. If he wants to bring his lawyer in, whether his new lawyer or his old lawyer, to listen to them, to be in the meeting with him, feel free. Just oppose, reason together, and come up with the robust and way forward. 100%. We are in support.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Susie, please, before you go, sorry, your body. Susie, the calmness in your voice is exemplary. Your words are always magical, and the way you break things down is commendable. Thank you for all you do for this movement. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Honorable Yogbadi, Ajia Iwade has been here. She has been on the panel since. Ẹ ti gbàgbé wọn síbẹ̀.
Mama, ẹ má bínú, ṣé kí n dọ̀bálẹ̀, ṣé kí n dìde ẹjọ́, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Ajia mi.
No.
Ẹ má bínú sí mi.
Daddy Shark fẹ́ bèrè question. Ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Mo wà pẹ̀lú.
Oh, Daddy Shark ti parí ẹjọ́, ẹ má bínú.
Oh, okay.
Barrister Tosin ló fún mi ní kíní. Ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́.
No problem.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Daddy Shark and everybody. But Daddy Shark sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ló jẹ́ kí n request. Nígbà tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa the people that came out yesterday, and it's as if that they were trying to make the public to calm down our tone. Because I could remember vividly on Moro's platform, I think for like 4 days, 5 days now, we've been going through the CTC of the lawyer, including
the nurse.
Yeah, the nurse and everything. From their CTC, we are able to deduct some things. And that's why we're saying it to the police and the Nigerian government, to Lagos state government, that even if we, to that way, lawyer, we are able to get the discrepancies and the loopholes from what every one of them have been saying. Then, what is going on with the establishment? They cannot hide that fact from the public that they have interest in what is going on in Mohbad's case. Because we are listening to and we are reading it, we are able to get all these facts. And for the fact that we said something concerning the Kuramed, and that was when Yomi now came out and said he has the audio that he wants to play, that the nurse in Kuramed did with him. All these things, whenever we decide that we want to do something, to they are key to this case. Every one of them will come out with something in order to distract us again. And that is why I want to employ all the public that are true justice seekers. Emma Jeka tone down anything. We will continue to be calling them so that they will know that we are not backing down. I don't care about all this under G or whatever they are. Under G, they can do whatever they are doing. The presidency, they can continue doing whatever they are doing. But we that we are analyzing, we are not defaming anybody. It is based on what they come to the Corona inquest to come and say. Now analyze. It is their words against their words. We are using their words now against them. And for Mohbad's lawyer to go to that route and be telling us that they've been to one police station before. And they are asking him, they don't want them to go and report? They don't want them to detain the lawyer, the nurse? He said no. And Baba Yede, he couldn't even tell Baba that they've been to one police station before. All these things it's part of the conspiracy. And we are not backing down. We continue to be calling Mohbad's lawyer. We will call Ahmed Hospital. We will call them. And we continue to be calling the government. Because they need to do the right thing. Nidake, even if you send out 10 million on that G to come and tell us the police are working, Kiriko are working, we are not backing down. You cannot like power law no more. Mohbad's case is not going to go anytime soon. Mohbad's case is not going to go anytime soon until they do the needful. Until the government take that responsibility to do the right thing. They should be accountable because I want to case because Mohbad's case is a very, very straightforward case. And for the 50 people in the house that they can't even call them back to investigate this case. What exactly is the problem? So by the time we keep calling them, even if you bring 100 people to come and tell us that they are working, we the public, we have 100 million interest in Mohbad case. And we will continue to be calling them. We are not backing down and we remain resolute. Because Mohbad died in his house. The police have already told us that this is an homicide case. So why is Mohbad case different from the case of the SDPC governorship aspirants? All the techniques that you use in that man's case, why can't you use it in Mohbad's case? No forensic is done. Nothing is done. And you think that after 2 years, that they will keep quiet. The mistake the Lagos State government did was setting up that Corona inquest. Justice. You shouldn't have even set up that inquest. Or maybe exhuming that body. But for the fact that you exhumed that body and you set up that Corona inquest with everything, all these people that you call witnesses that they've said, Mohbad will never go down until you do the needful. And it is not the nurse. Because with all the evidences on ground, we know that Mohbad has already died even before the arrival of the nurse. So if you are thinking that you want to do all these shenanigans that you are doing, that you want to prosecute the nurse, we don't care. It is not the nurse that died Mohbad. Mohbad died in that house before the arrival of that nurse. And we will continue to be saying it. They will know about Mohbad case. We know that Mohbad died in Lagos State, in Orchard Road, in his house, in Lagos State, and the Lagos State government refused to give him justice. We will continue to be telling them, we are here and we remain resolute. Thank you, everybody. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you, everybody.
I must say this, that your voice, Ajewade, is one voice that is so strong in justice for Mohbad. But your energy, and I say God bless you for all you do for justice for Mohbad. On the scene, behind the scene, you will never be stranded in Jesus' name. Inshallah, you never be stranded, Ajia. And God Almighty will continue to be with you. In case you don't know, this is a woman that is so strong, that keeps supporting the justice for Mohbad. Even financially, she's a fanatic in justice for Mohbad. If there's something like that, let me put it that way. God continue to bless you, and God Almighty would very articulate. I must say that you are one of the women that make us proud in justice for Mohbad. You understand, and we appreciate you because you're on this side of the justice. and may God continue to bless you. And in case you don't know, Barrister Olaide have been here a couple of hours now. He's not been talking. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe he's quiet. Maybe he's under the weather. Maybe huh?
Olalejo.
A young Billy ni David Mogola.
Èèyàn kan wá ambush ẹ̀ mọ́lé ni.
Barrister Olaide, it is very germane. Is a threat to national security. Don't dare anybody come and ambush you in the house, please. Egbons, okay. Barrister Olaide, are you there? No, I want to ambush Olaide later. Olaide has been ambushed. Okay. So it is what it is. Thank you, everybody that's been, commenting. Mr. Tazan, let's have you.
A lot of you, the elders, you spoke my mind, you refreshed my mind.
Any suru. Mr. Tazan Ejo, Maba Inja, I want in the elders. Take me still around, sha. Any dog by John to a long one there. I mean,
àwọn tó bá ti nírùngbọ̀n tó nírun funfun.
Malodai Ragomi, Malodai. Oh, Baba, this is a boy of 36-year-old. We give none.
Young Daddy.
Now,
Young Daddy, honestly, a lot have been said, and I just have a view regarding the radical lawyer. And I have a very a concern,
Can I crave your indulgence?
Yes.
Can I crave your indulgence? Your concerns, your reservations. Can we just be patient? Let's even give it a time. Let's have a time frame. It's not only you that have reservations.
Yes, but I'll just leave this here.
Okay, sir.
Let it be known that it is not honorable for any justice fighter to use one hand to be fighting for justice for Mohbad and use the left hand to be insulting, bashing, disparaging Mr. Joseph Aloba. It is not a honorable thing to do. I will leave it at that, and I know all the good people in the comment section, they can fill in the gap. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much.
Daddy, please, it's good for him to put his concern. If it's something that I can answer, I will answer. If it's something that I cannot answer, I'll pass it on to Maxwell. Please, let him go ahead and put out his concern, please. Please, I beg you.
Okay. Mr. Tazan, you can mute. Okay, thank you. Mr. Tazan, you heard what...
Thank you, Madam Susie. God bless you for coming up. I was very excited when I heard about Barrister Maxwell coming up. And I asked a question at the time. I said, who brought this lawyer? Who invited Barrister Maxwell to come in and join us and help us to fight this fight? Right? At the time, it was like Madam Susie was one of them, so people were one of them, and today it is now clear to me that Aristocrat is one of those people that is talking to Barrister Maxwell. I had a voice note earlier on this show where Aristocrat was castigating Baba Mohbad on the issue of marriage, wedding, or whatever it is, I think it is not a good optics for whoever brought or whoever are in the set, because Madam Susie had advised us that it's not a group as yet. So I'll go by that. The set that put together or supporting or speaking to Barrister Maxwell or guiding him, providing him with